My name is Dr. Kim McKellar. I've been a veterinarian for 35 years working with most species of animals. I spent the first 20 years in small animal practice and spent a lot of time working with dogs. Over the past 8 years, my primary source of work has been racehorses, and the biggest problem with racehorses is traumatic arthritis. We're continually trying to repair them to get them back on the racetrack, and doing that we use a lot of pharmaceutical drugs, and we're now shifting towards the nutraceutical area because of the problems associated with drug positives. And in that search for the arthritis answer, we've trialled nutraceutical products, and particularly one which has stood out in what we're doing with the equines. About this time we were having major dramas at home relative to one of our old dogs who was crippled, been on pharmaceutical NSAIDs for off and on for a period of time. We were having the family discussion about what we're going to do. So I contacted the nutraceutical company and asked them whether we could use the equine product on the dogs, and they said they'd actually developed a product specifically for dogs, and would I like to trial the product. So down in the mail came a box of tablets, and we fed this to the dog, and we got a dramatic turnaround. We've used it for 2 years on the dogs. Their life is just changed dramatically from being crippled up, in pain, unpleasant, unconforming to what's meant to happen around the house, and basically cast away in the corner, just waiting for death. These dogs are now bright, alert, part of the family. A privilege to be with them, and also a delight to have them with you. You have to understand that my training is purely scientific. I've spent 30 years with using hard drugs on dogs and cats and horses. For me to be sitting here today saying that the best product for the old dog with arthritis is a nutraceutical would not have been possible 30 years ago. Historically, with these arthritis dogs, the callback relative to progress was always a phone call you dreaded because you knew that it'd be deteriorating. Or when you rang up the client to see how the dog was, it was always a negative response. It was always doom and gloom. Now it's fantastic because we get these people ringing us back saying, in 6 or 7 days, the dog's dramatically improved, we're really happy, it's bouncing around, the whole thing's go, go, go. And I actually quite enjoy getting on the phone and ringing them up and saying, how's your dog today? And you get this great response on the other end of the phone. You are really achieving something. This is Bob, a 9-year-old Cocker Spaniel, and he's starting to slow down with age. He's starting to feel the effects of a fair bit of running around on the farm.
It's okay.
Extremely painful left elbow. And squeak.
It's okay.
Sleep, stand up.
Yeah.
Yeah, extremely painful left elbow, mildly painful, relatively speaking, right elbow and right hip. So he's definitely a left elbow, and that's really very painful. Right elbow, right hip joint. I think we'll get him on some tablets and see whether we can make a difference to him, Kathy. We'll see him in about 10 days' time. So Bob's been on the tablets for 12 days now, and we started with arthritis in 2 elbows, 2 hip joints. We're just going to see what sort of response we've got. Flexion of the carpus is okay. Extension of the right elbow is fine. Extension of the right shoulder is okay. I think the left leg was the one that was severely lame the other day, so we'll just do the carpus, no reaction. Elbow, no reaction. And that's quite a bit of pressure on there. Yeah, he was screaming last time. It's quite remarkable.
Lost control.
Yeah, he was really upset. Dramatic improvement from what he was 12 days ago.
Bob's been on the tablets now for 12 days, and we always accused Bob of being lazy, and we thought he was just a slob and never wanted to do anything. We just thought that was the way he was. I've tried many things. I've spent a fortune actually on different tablets and injections, and I've even resorted just to trying home remedies, and it really hasn't helped at all. So I came in positive, but really not expecting to see much of improvement, so that has been great. Before, he would just sleep all day, all night, and to get him off his bed was an effort, and to convince him to go for a walk, you would have to drag him out. Now, when he comes down to feed the horses with me, which he'd never do, and out tries to chase rabbits, he's a bit slow, but at least he's trying, and much happier and hungry all the time, which Bob's normally hungry, but I think he's running around and he's more interested in everything.
Absolutely a different dog. Absolutely. Very happy.
As far as I'm concerned, she was virtually a dead dog to what she is today.
He's back to puppy stage, and no, I haven't noticed any side effects whatsoever.
It's been a lovely result.
Took a week and it was just like a miracle.
She's much more comfortable around people, and she doesn't lag behind when we go walking.
It's absolute amazing turnaround for this dog.
And she certainly had a happier disposition in a very short space of time.
No, there's been no unpleasant side effects.
Would have only been a question of days before we would have had him put down.
Now she's great energy, a lovely disposition, and I think totally sure that it's what she takes.
Put it in the food and it just gets cleaned up.
Between 3 and 5 days, the dog was back to original.
With this medication, I think we've got another couple of years at least left with her, maybe more.
I believe it is the best product on the market for the old dog.
It's just been terrific. A really great product.